But let's talk about how family roles work in healthy families or adaptive and differentiated families. There's a big difference. In dysfunctional families, these roles are assigned and they're very rigid. But in healthy families, the roles are flexible and they're shared. Healthy families allow every family member to be funny, to be sad, to shine, to make mistakes, to be quiet, to be brave, to repair, to step out front and lead, to follow, and to rest. In healthy family systems, nobody gets stuck in a role. No one becomes the problem, and no one loses emotional access to themselves. You can often tell a healthy family by its flexibility, the emotional safety, their ability to repair. They tend to operate with healthy boundaries. There's permission for individuality. They navigate the truth. There's shared responsibility, and there's a secure connection among family members. Now, you may be wondering, is there common pairings in these family roles and adult relationships? There is some that we know. Heroes tend to pair with a lost child. Caretakers often pair with scapegoats, and mascots often pair with heroes. In their adult relationships, these roles often interact like old choreography, with heroes over functioning, lost children under communicating, scapegoats reacting, caretakers rescuing, and mascots distracting. Often the hero child grows up to marry someone who unconsciously expects them to continue being the responsible one. I've worked with couples where the partner of the hero child would say, I don't expect them to continue to be the responsible one. I just do responsibility different. And that may be very true. The hero child may struggle to see that, however. And the golden child often struggles with accountability because they weren't required to develop it. Healing, whatever role that was assigned to you in your family of origin, is about reclaiming yourself. It requires awareness, compassion, allowing the child self to speak and be known. It also requires understanding the adaptive child's logic in order to shift it into functional adult behavior. If this is some work that you want to be doing or you're currently doing, it can be helpful to identify the role you played, give yourself some examples of this happening, notice how it shows up today. So with some examples you can put your finger on. Practice doing the opposite in small ways. Another thing I want to say about healthy family systems is none of the roles, because they're not fixed and they're not rigid, none of the roles become that extreme. So when I say practice doing it the opposite, it's going to be in small ways. Not necessarily becoming rebellious like the scapegoat, but being able to say no, or I don't like that. If you tend to be the scapegoat, it may look like looking for ways to get on board and to say, yeah, I want to be part of this. Allow yourself to fail in ways that actually aren't failing. They're just letting yourself be imperfect, as all humans are.